Alright, time to work on the Alberto stuff. I don't look forward to this. I took a break project, so for those who are here for the Alberto content with me struggling. It is time for Death by ABBA. I hope the stream title of Pain is accurate enough for everyone else. So, here's the last section. Here it is. Meantime, may as well listen to the cover I just made. Oh, heck. It always does that. I already closed that. Let's just reopen Mixcraft. And just embrace the not cursed cover instead of the very, very cursed cover. Those voice banks. And yes, it's called Narcissus Sus for the project file because I thought it was funny.
This is my reason. Gonna get you out of my soul.
Narcissus. I got a pack of playing cards, but you didn't play fair. Your moves, they make me feel so small. Your iron eyes stare. You're staring in my mirror, yeah, and hate what you see. Me. Oh no, 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 it's true. The only thing you love is you. Oh no, 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 baby. You never really cared about me. Oh no, 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 it's true. Oh, Narcissus, it's you. You bought a pack of cigarettes, relieving distress. You touch my eyes and tell me lies. I should have seen other guys. You're staring in my eyes and yeah, you love what you see. You. Oh no, 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 it's true. The only thing you love is you. Oh no, 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 baby. You never really cared about me. Oh no, 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 it's true. Oh, Narcissus, it's you.
resolve. Gonna get you out of my soul.
Wait, shoot. I goofed. I need to do my converter first. And then okay.
Something like 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, there's more people watching now, all of a sudden. Nobody's talked, so I didn't see chat move, and then I suddenly see 4 people.
Ebbe djupad, mage brivad, and all richtig. Ebbe djupad, mage brivad, and all richtig.
Okay, we're good. This is more repeats. So I'll just copy it over. Because this section just repeats over and over again. So that'll make things easier. I'm wondering if there's any key change at all here, or if it's just the same thing being repeated again. So, okay, that's a whole note. And that's also a whole note, okay. There we go. Yay! Woo! It's done being parsed. Now it's time to tune this. And also I need a quick break, so I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. I was gonna check Discord notifications too, because I see a couple. Okay. Whew, it's time to tune. Time to tune. I have never played Among Us, but I understand suspension. Let's play the game of how many things sus could be stand for. But yes, suspicious specifically, which, let me look up the definition because I'm not sure how to best. You know, the idea of someone is being dishonest or questionable, that kind of thing. I'm wondering if there's a particular term in Japanese that would best fit what this means. Utagawashi, if I said that correctly. Utagawashi. 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 Yeah. That would be the closest thing, probably. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Something similar to that. I'm sorry, I don't know Japanese very well, so I had to use Google Translate, so it's probably not the best translation. Gomenasai. Just trying to remember what the section is.
I wasn't jealous before we met. Now every personality is a potential threat.
Okay. Yes, suspicious. Yeah. That's what sus tends to stand for, at least in English-speaking stuff. It's slang. It's a slang term because Among Us exists. So I wasn't jealous. Oh, definitely gonna skip this. I want to remove it from my list. For example, you are suspicious.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help.
Okay, I'm going to have to look up how to pronounce that so I know how to pronounce, and like, I can't read, hiragana very easily. Anata wa utagawashi. I think I said that correctly. Did I? I'm not very good at Japanese. I can pronounce things well for the most part. I just don't know inflection and that kind of stuff. I just know enough to voice some utaos that can sing in Japanese, but you are suspicious, yes. Yes, basically, I think, yes. Anata wa utagawashi. Utagawashi. I'm sorry, I stumble over that a lot. Anata wa utagawashi. Okay, yeah, basically, yes. Yes, 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 that. I'm glad I could help, but I'm basically meaning that it's short slang for suspicious, aka utagawashi. Okay, I said that correctly, I hope.
見てきた夢の外ほらねほらね素敵な歌
There we go. I wasn't jealous before we met. Now every person I see is
If
a
listing and selling
potential
your house
threat.
fills every fiber of your being
Shush.
with dread, then just sell it to Zillow.
I hate ads.
I wasn't jealous before we met. Now every personality is a potential threat. I wasn't jealous before we met. Now every personality is a potential threat.
Close. We selected the wrong one. No. God, this song is so pretty. It's difficult to get to Utao to sing. I want to use it in my DAW if possible. Unfortunately, Utao can't be used in a DAW, if only because there hasn't been any updates to allow it to act as a VSU plugin or anything like that. It hasn't been updated since I think 2015, so 6 years ago. So that sucks. But there are at least communities that could possibly help you, including ones that actually speak Japanese, because I don't think I can help you very much since there's a language barrier. Oh, and also, there are certain types of utals, and they require different things to be input. So, for example, I'm using a VCV or continuous sound bank, which I need English to Japanese translating again to explain what I mean by continuous sound. 連続音? 連続音. I think that's what the VCV type is. In English we call it VCV because it's vowel, consonant, vowel. But it's continuous sound, or I think 連続音. But those require what I'm doing here, where it's hard to tell since it's all mojibake, but you can see where there's the English vowel of the previous sound in front of the next one. But that's the one that a lot of utaos use. So if you're struggling to use a bank and nothing is playing, try this, I guess. That sucks that this is unlisted now. It's kind of sad when people unlist stuff, so that you can't search for it anymore. Thanks for freaking me out, playlist. Let me translate that. C3, 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 C3. Do, 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 do. I'm confused. I'm sorry. I don't know how to help you. God, I should cover this with Alberto at some point. I'm having trouble figuring out where I'm at right now. You've heard me saying, okay. Oh. See the okay. I'm still confused. I'm sorry. I know some musical terms are very different in between English and Japanese stuff. So in Japanese, and I really can't help that because I genuinely don't understand. I really wish I did. Oh, okay. I think I understand now. Those are the Japanese equivalents to ha ni ho he to I ro. Okay. Okay, I think I understand now. Okay. I see now. Okay. I think. Good pronunciation. Thank you. I have not personally learned Japanese, but I have, I know Spanish, and I know that some of that can help with pronouncing Japanese. I'm still not completely the best at it, though. Like I said, it's mainly the inflection. Gobi henka? Gobi henka. I think that is what I mean by inflection. Basically, where you stress part of a word. So, for example, you put more emphasis on sakura, the sa part, being a little stronger and more out there. That kind of thing. I'm not the best at that yet because I don't know the rules for that. I know the rules for the for Spanish, so I can easily pronounce basically any sentence in Spanish pretty well, but for Japanese, I try my best. I can't get that stress on particular mora, so
and I possess a better noise. You hear me saying that smoking was my only boss. And I possess a better noise. You hear me saying that smoking was my only boss.
To the underworld. When this is overwhelming, time for the iron curtain call. Think through that fraction for the wall. Shed a tear as you vanish in the snow. I hit the wrong one again. May as well check that Discord notification real quick on my iPad. Nice. I shed a tear as you vanish in the snow. Why is tuning so slow? Oh, it's one of Nico's favorites. They probably still want me to cover this at some point, which I haven't.
悪い夕暮れのいたずらよ早く帰らなきゃ暗くなる前に水平線の向こうで悪魔がニコリと笑ってた私の黒いお腹に君たちを入れて遊ぼうよ早く帰らなきゃ食べられる前に砂浜に隠してた小さな箱は夜の闇包まれてもう二度と見つからない夕焼けを二人で半分ずつ
I just got the perfect idea.
私はいる
It's my stream, so I'm going to listen to the Abilias Chronicle start to finish. Cause I love this series so much. Like, oh my god. funny song. Yeah, it's a part of this series called the Evilius Chronicles, and heck, I want to try to explain it, but it's easier.
But no, it isn't true. No, everything is new. And all I then has all but then I got you.
I needed to leave that thing, or but it would be easier to explain. But basically, whole Evilius Chronicles, I recommend checking it out. It's by Mati/Akunopi. So
You.
still a little too quickly that time. Keep pressing the wrong one. But basically, each song has lore and meaning, and although nobody really knows what character in the series is supposed to sing the song, it's basically a it's wordplay.
You.
It's all about learning those words, and yeah. How long have I been streaming? Oh, almost another hour, jeez. Trying to remember what comes next. This body, soulless child, is an only child, yeah? No, bloodstained okay. Hi, Sam. I've decided to listen to the Evilius Chronicles while working on this. Also, the stainless steel thing got clarified. Basically, apparently sus in Japanese tends to stand for stainless steel, not suspicious, and I explained. yeah, very valid. I really enjoy this song series so much. Evilius Chronicles. Evilius Chronicles, my beloved. Yeah. I was confused too until they said why, and then I explained what I was referring to, and anyways, at least first half of a chorus is tuned. Yay!
Don't go wasting your emotion. Lay all your love on me.
I'm debating on if I should tune more or not, because it's already been an hour for this stream, and I bet, oh, never mind. I don't... It's not dinner time yet. I don't know when family will want me, but yeah! Now Barisol's child is an only child. Dun 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 dun. Part of me wishes I could cover the entire Evilius Chronicle series, but I have covers that I made before and I already hate them and how old they are. And I'm like, I want to redo this. And I also might change up a couple of roles. I'm very tempted to replace Marie Kagekine or Mari Kagekine with Sam. If only because then we could have 3 redheads. I just be nomming on popcorn while we're working on a mini comic and in my experimental style. Yeah! And yes, Evilius is amazing and great, and I am obsessed with it. I love this series so much. On a deep level, it is just... It itches my need for knowledge, because always whenever I go look up stuff for Evilius Chronicles, I learn something new about the whole series. But yeah, I'm thinking of making Sam the new Eluka for this. And then you've got 3 redhead witches that are all fighting each other of Ne, Ongaku, and Sam. Because although I really love Mari Kagekine's voice, it's not very suitable for stuff, and really I only picked it because, like, Nico told me to. And clearly I can go against Nico's advice, because I put Ongaku as a character that described as, this is supposed to be a very nasal character from what I think of them. So I'm like, no. I'm having Ongaku as... Yes, aggressive NP joins the battle. The best part, too, is that technically they'll get fused together at one point. So now you've got one extremely angry redhead who's just like, no, screw y'all. Screw y'all, I'm gonna go. Like, wait, what does Ma even do at that point? Because it's interesting because my AU headcanon timeline is very different than, like, some events get switched around, and then there's a whole bunch of stuff that's like, oh yeah, instead of having multiple pairs of reincarnating twins, there's just one, and they don't have to be Reina and Len. But, like, one thing that's different in my little alternate universe or whatever that the hotels shall populate, is like, supposedly the events of Sloth and Envy are kind of like, Sloth is supposed to come before Envy, but I put Envy before Sloth because that makes more sense to me in my head, even though, technically it's supposed to be the other way around, especially because in the original version of Envy, it's the combined witch of Ma instead of just Aluka, because it's now Eve, Irina, and Aluka combined into one being. It's complicated, basically, in my head. But yeah, I want to put Sam as Aluka, and I think that would be so fun. Especially because Sam has such a big range of expression. Because, like, So I'm tempted to just restart, like, my covers entirely. Except maybe, like, wait, I probably should restart the Great Journey one too, if only, or at least update it, because Vertigo is getting a VCV bank, and so he might do a little bit better with that. Instead of. But basically, what if I just restart from the beginning, do the songs in order, and just slowly make my way through them one at a time? Because I think that would be fun. Because I realized doing a whole bunch of covers at once and then realizing, oh heck, the PVs! They do add in Startup's vocals with a cute seem deceptive, and their range is wide. Oh my god. Oh my god, Startup is perfect as... Wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say Startup would be perfect as Irina, but then that would require shifting Ongaku, and that's a mess, and I'm like, I want to just keep Ongaku as Steve's dad. Because that's part of the reason why I picked Ongaku to play Irina. Because, well, part of it is because technically, Irina at the end of the series goes back in time and becomes, I can't remember her name. Maria Moonlit? Adam's mom? Yeah, but I don't know, I just think it's fun, especially because Ongaku is just, mwah, chef's kiss. Oh, plus Ongaku's connection with Vertigo too, just in general, because Seth created Irina in the universe, and so I think Vertigo and Ongaku still having a connection somehow is still very nice. Though I do have...
It was like you think I said never. A little small talk, a smile, and baby, I was talk.
I was gonna say I had a possible other option, but then again that gives Ongaku a very tiny role. Which, I want him to have a big role, because I love him. But that's, my mom's switching dishes right now. Don't worry about stuff. But I was gonna say there's another character who does have a connection to Seth to the point where, like, she dates one of his clones. But it's Some Hulfer, Medicine Hulfer. There you go, that's her. But she only appears one song, and she never appears again after that, so... Yeah, I love Ongaku very much. He's a good boy. So he gets the big part of Irina, even though giving Irina a very deep masculine voice might not necessarily fit this small girl turned cat. And it's even more ironic because Ongaku hates cats, or at least is scared of them, so I think it's funny. But yeah, and then Vertigo is Seth, because it just makes sense in my head. Plus I think I have rough rules for everybody else, if I remember correctly. I genuinely can't. Scrooge under Northia. Yeah, let's give Irina a deep voice, and besides, who knows, maybe that's the true voice of the cat. Because the cat just possesses people. And she is actually the cat. So, and she has also taken on a male form before. So like, who cares? Irina can be a gender fluid icon. So Ongaku is petrified of cats, yeah. So it's just basically like big irony. Like, oh heck, now you're the cat, and he'd probably just be like, Vertigo, why? Why did you do this? And Vertigo's just like, ha. At least now you can live. Because everything's getting destroyed. Now I'm gonna go be the Demon of Wrath now. Bye! I'm still definitely also gonna keep Steve as Adam because it just fits very well for Steve and how I view Adam. I don't know if I should keep Net as Eve though. I feel like she could work as Eve, but like, yeah. Vertigo, what have you done? You've turned your husband into a cat, the thing he fears most. I think I'll keep Net as Eve, and it makes even more sense then, because I'm pretty sure that Adam and Eve, although technically they love each other in this series, at least initially, I'm pretty sure later in the series they kind of are like, nah, we don't love each other anymore. So they kind of get divorced in a way. Even though Eve is just constantly reincarnating and Adam is just chilling with Seth in the key like, I'm just waiting for the spoon so I can become the Demon of Greed and get Eve back maybe. And then I'm trying to remember who else I've got. I've got Stretto and Clawfire as the reincarnating twins, because, you know, obvious Nico and I are like, there are characters basically getting inserted in for our AU, and we're like, this has to happen. So, I can only hope that I can convince Nico eventually to record a VCV bank. What is the lyrics here? I can't remember. Little small talking baby, I was stuck. A little small talking baby, okay. But I think I'm trying to remember who else I have as roles. I know I want Kako as Duke of Venomania, because I think it would be funny. And then it's just Kako over and over and over again for every single Gakupo that's connected to the family line. Because that's the curse. The curse is now that her entire bloodline is now herself. Because I think that would be funny. And then I just use her different designs for each character. Like, oh yeah, this is just Kako again. I know I have Melody as Monica Conchita, and Rizumu as, Carlos, that's his name. Kaito, that she eats. And then Story of Evil, Clefire, as both Alan and Rillian, because of story reasons. We got... Oh yeah, and I wanted to put Orpheus for... Clarith. Clarith, that's her name. Clarith's part. Oh dear, yeah. Basically, the alternate universe is a little bit of a mess, because part of it is that the reincarnating twins are not just Rin and Len. Like, they're normally supposed to be Rin and Len, but they can also be other characters. So, for example, Karchas Krim, aka the Kaito from Duke Venomania, and Gumilia, the Gumi from Duke Venomania, are the reincarnating twins. We also get just Paulo and Banika Conchita, because in our universe, Arte does not exist. She dead. So it's just Stretto. Just Stretto singing for Melody and backing her up. For Story of Evil, basically mysterious stuff happens. Seth's soulless clone body now gets inhabited by one of the reincarnating twins, and then the other one is like, oh heck, we're supposed to go in Rillian and Alan, but there's just me because the other one got stuck. Time to split in half. So basically 2 halves of the soul. And then the Envy era is pretty obvious because it's just Ren and Rin Miroku, the Rin from the PB, and then the Len that Sudo Kayo takes in. Sloth is kind of complicated, because one half of the twin is Lemmy, but I don't know where the other half went. Again, she just kind of goes off and does whatever. Oh, and then adding on to that is the fact that they are also Hansel and Gretel, as well as Levia and Behemo. So, they basically just combine all the Rins and Lens together into just reincarnating characters, and then they can also be other roles. So, it's fun. Complicated but fun.
아직도 놀랍 준다랬으니 하고 나도 마실 내 방서 이셀리
Excuse me. But yeah, things get complicated in Avilius Chronicles, and I could ramble about it all day. But I probably shouldn't. Understandable, Mao. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot, and it can be a lot for people when I ramble about that stuff, because it's just like, God. This is also a universe I'm obsessed with, basically. It's my comfort universe that I indulge in if I really need it, so... At least I'm trying not to... at least I don't have to try to explain the ending of Evilius Chronicles, though, because that is a mess. Because basically, there's 4 endings that can happen. within the context of the universe that have been foretold. But then they'd happen all at once, basically. Because, the endings are Graveyard, Courtyard, Hellish Yard, and Heavenly Yard, and, basically in one, the Courtyard, everything just plays over and over and over again in a big giant time loop. Especially because Irina and the gardener from Capriccio Farce go back in time and become Maria and, I guess Adam's friend, random Kupo there chilling with him. I have no idea. And then, Graveyard ending has Bonica eating everything, basically, and then going off into another universe. Though she doesn't eat everything in the true ending. And then Hellish Yard, Nemesis, basically, a Nemesis from Muzzle of Nemesis, kills the world, commits Armageddon, and then Heaven, Hell, and Earth kind of get combined into one single plane, so you get ghosts everywhere. And then the Heavenly Yard ending is massive reincarnation, brand new world and universe created by Raelian. And it's just a whole mess. Like, yeah. How long have I been working on this? Okay. I'm just slowly running out of steam, so I think it's close to time to just stop doing this and then go back to working some artwork. Specifically for True Love Restraint, because, like, yum, old cover, but a goodie. Oh, I should... Now that that's on my brain right now, I need to upload it to Google Drive so that I can listen to it on command. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Because I did cover it before, but with Stretto way back when, but never published that. So I want to double check to make sure this is the right cover. Okay, yeah, this is the right one. This is the right one. May as well jam to it for a little bit too, because why not?
唇を今すぐ奪ってあげようかもう誰とも口づけできなくなるようにさあ早く答えを聞かせてよ一体誰を愛しているのか僕だろう僕なんだろうそれ以外なんてありえない言えないわけでもあるのかい他の男のこと考えてるとかまさかねそれはないだろう言ってごらんよ僕を愛してるって
I have no idea what might be causing the range checker.
今誰を見てるの僕以外は見ないで君は僕一人だけのものだからその夢を今すぐえぐってあげようか心に僕だけを映せばいいんだねえ答えてくれてもいいだろう誰のことを愛しているのか僕だろう僕なんだろうそれ以外なんて認めない何がそれを言わせないの僕と君の邪魔をするやつもみんな消してしまおうほら大丈夫骨を言ってごらんなもう誰にも渡さないさずっとこのまま二人でいようねえねえねえどこ行くの二度と顔から逃がさない正義の効果で君をかぶせば僕だけのものにできるのかなそれは最高に幸せだね君を誰よりも愛しているか
What on earth is causing this range checker? What is going on? Oh. Worked. Yay. I don't know what fixed it, but it got fixed. I'd say this is a pretty good cover, even though I think that the mixing could be better. Like, there's no special effects, but I think it's still pretty good. I'm happy with it.
I feel kind of weak when I don't have you near. I set aside, I skip my pride, I beg you dear.
Hello, hi. I'm working on the curse cover. I hate that this is a Miku cover of this, honestly. Because it's like, oh yeah, Maria Moonlit must have been Hello, hi. I just finished cover, so I decided to come watch and chill. That's nice. I'm glad you're able to chill with us. But what I was gonna say is that I hate that is a Miku cover of this, and it's like, oh yeah, Maria Moonlit. And
when I don't have you need, I set aside, I skip my pride, I beg you please.
but what I was gonna say is, it's like, it's just a personal headcanon thing that Full Moon Laboratory actually goes about here in the timeline, right here. But that's my personal universe. And basically, the idea is instead it's Levia, Behemo, and Seth doing the Full Moon Laboratory stuff. Because they are making humans. They are creating the little bitty humans. So, yeah. So I'm skipping. I don't like it. I don't like it when it's... It just bothers me. I don't like ads. Angie. There we go. Project Ma, which I should redo my cover of, because I already hate it because it uses old voice banks. Dun, 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 dun. Adorable Angie returns. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely need to redo my cover of this because it's stinky. Because it uses Nez's old voice bank and Steve's old voice bank, and it's got all the Odo errors and some FRQ errors, and it's just stinky. Like, it's so stinky. I hate it. And that was only like a few months ago I released it, so I'm like, I need to redo this. But if I'm gonna cover the entire Evilius Chronicles, I should take it one at a time and do it, like, in order, one at a time. Do proper PVs for everything that are better than what I had before. Especially because those projects were, like, at the end of my old, terrible schedule that stressed me out. So, and made my work really rushed. So it's like... Oh, I also love Sam's cover of this so much too. Like, yes. Even though Stretto taking Seth's role is funny to me. Because you have basically a major antagonist character who's very serious, and Seth is just an absolute bastard. If I'm being honest. But then you've got Gremlin and Baby, taking that role. Which makes me laugh. It's like, oh yeah, here's Stretto Legenda playing Seth's role. The irony, yes. Like, oh my god. Then again, they are very multifaceted. Because even though they are sweet, adorable gremlin baby, I also have those darker sides to them. So that's 2 choruses. We're at an hour and 30 minutes. Do we want to see if we could finish tuning this in a matter of another half hour? Let's try. Actually, I think I should wrap it up because it has been an hour and 30 minutes. It might be a little long for my family. So. Because I just heard them muttering about me from the other room, and I'm like. So I'll just end it. Thanks y'all for coming, I appreciate it. Love y'all.